It says here that they have quantified our digital footprint so that we can see the impact that we've had on the internet. Did we pay for this?
This is what happens when you Google Rhett Link. That's me and you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. 19,500,000 results.
And it only took 0.54 seconds.
That's a lot of thinking time for a computer.
That's like a few lifetimes of regular humans.
This is what happens when you Google Good Mythical Morning.
169 million results. Is this why when people come up to us in public, they don't say, hey, it's Rhett and Link. They say, hey, you're the guys from Good Mythical Morning. We have a brand problem. One section that comes up is, people also ask, can you answer these questions?
What time does Good Mythical Morning upload?
We upload at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, otherwise known as 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's when the day begins for the world.
For the world. Are Rhett and Link married?
Yes, not to each other.
So no, not to each other.
To Jesse and Christy.
How tall is Rhett from Good Mythical Morning? What about me? Why don't people ask how tall I am? Just because I'm shorter than this one.
I'm 5'19" and Link is 5'12", so I am 7 inches taller than him.
So that's some math. How long did it take you to do that?
0.75 seconds.
According to Google, people also searched for these 5
Ooh,
people.
okay, all right, I'm interested.
Oh, we got to guess who they are?
Cheech and Chong?
Cheap ripoff of Fallon.
I don't know. Smosh.
Smosh.
Okay, that makes sense.
He calls it, because we bought Smosh.
Yeah, we bought them. Yeah, right. Ian of Smosh.
He works for us.
Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett.
This brings up a great story. One time we were in a voodoo store in New Orleans, and a girl who had had one too many of those really tall, fancy drinks that you get on the streets of New Orleans came up to us, and she was like, aren't you guys Thomas and Rhett?
And we said, yes.
Markiplier.
Okay.
Wow, we don't cry as much as he does.
No, we could stand to cry more.
Interesting.
And finally, PewDiePie.
I guess
Felix.
anyone who has any sort of relevance on YouTube, PewDiePie was the thing they searched for before they got to us. All right.
They also searched for these 18 other people.
The reason they searched for the guy, Panic at the Disco dude, is because people say you look like him.
Yep.
The reason people search for Britton Buchanan is because he's your cousin.
Yep, and he's a soon-to-be really famous singer.
The reason that people search for Post Malone is because Post Malone was on our show. He's our bud, man. I mean, he hasn't called recently because he's been real busy, but he could call.
Billie Eilish is also searched for because she's super hip with the Gen Z. Of course, we're lit at speaking directly to the Gen Z.
Right.
All right, this is a Google Trends graph of our names searched over time in the US.
Looks like we've peaked.
Yeah, we peaked in 2014, which is great news to hear. You didn't have to show us this data.
Well, here's what happened there. I can explain this data. That was 2 years into Good Mythical Morning, and that was when we made some very specific changes in Good Mythical Morning, and also YouTube made some very specific changes in the types of videos that they were rewarding. Because the algorithm started rewarding videos that were longer and kept people on the site. So we were making a lot of videos that were like 10 to 15 minutes long, and we basically just got really lucky. There are 395 images of us on Getty.
Great.
Sorted by oldest. This image from April 2011 comes up.
Hey, I remember this event. This is the Malaria No More.
You had different hair.
You also had a lot less beard. You really let yourself go, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 8 years.
Yeah, and it looks like it.
Right. Okay.
We're at our, what we used to call our main channel, the Rhett and Link YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I barely remember it because we don't upload anything over there for years.
4.58 million people over there just waiting on a music video. Come on, guys. What happened to the music videos? What happened to the sketches? Do you remember joining YouTube on June 5th, 2006? Yes. The first video that we uploaded in 2006 was us and our friends going to Tennessee and throwing a large rock off of a dam. It was illegal. illegal on several fronts.
Don't recommend it.
No one watched that video.
Yeah, zero reaction.
Yeah.
Even in the video, the rock phone, we were like, oh.
They use a little bit of
But
splash.
no one will watch this on YouTube. These are our 3 most viewed videos on YouTube.
You know what they are? Okay, I would say they are the OCD song.
No.
Yep. The I'm on Vacation song and the epic rap battle of Nerd versus Geek.
No. Game show cheaters, me eating a scorpion, and then us eating something else.
Let's see. My OCD,
Oh, my
number
OCD,
one.
51 million views?
Who was right? Second
Oh,
one.
I was, no.
Epic rap, Nerd versus Geek. Oh, who was right again? That was me. Okay. And the third
45
one?
million views?
I was right about all 3. Oh, cool.
Oh,
That's, yeah.
29 million views?
Who's good with numbers and who's not?
Huh. Who'd have thought?
It's me eating a scorpion.
How many views did that get?
Less than 29 million, apparently. We collected all the comments from those videos and made a word cloud.
Oh, word cloud!
Here are some words we noticed.
Sandwich, geek, nerd, protector.
The biggest one is protector. Let me just start there.
Why is protector the biggest word?
Link, I haven't told you this, but I am your protector. I was sent here to keep you safe. I think this is from one of the lyrics in the rap battle.
Sandwich.
So, would you like a sandwich? I asked you that in the OCD song.
Oh, sandcastle. Yeah, there's a sandcastle in the opening scene of I'm on Vacation. There's also a sandcastle hidden in every single video we've ever made.
Yes.
Which is close to 3,000 videos.
Right, yeah.
Sandcastle in
Look out for
every
'em.
single one. We compared searches for Rhett and Link and Good Mythical Morning over time. Okay.
So they follow a similar, shape, if you will.
First of all, we can't lose here.
Because we're both. We're both things.
Yeah, we're both. So let's
We shouldn't feel bad that something that we made is better than us.
Right. We should actually feel good about that.
Right.
Something larger than ourselves.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is what you're known for on IMDb. Can we explain these? Known for Good Mythical Morning.
That's a writer.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. Breaking Bad, the middle school musical,
Yeah.
as a writer. And we wrote that along with Rachel Bloom. Believe it or not. She's gone on to bigger and better things.
The Mythical Show.
Mythical Show.
2013. We took a break from Good Mythical Morning and we did a half-hour show once a week for 10 weeks. That was called The Mythical Show.
We started hiring people to help us do things in Los Angeles. We hired Stevie, who ended up becoming our longtime creative partner, and led to a lot of the changes that we made with The Mythical Morning.
Looking for Miss
Locklear.
Locklear. Way back in 2008 is when this came out, but we filmed a documentary where we were searching for Miss Locklear, who was our first grade teacher who introduced us. But we didn't use phone or the internet, only face-to-face contact, word of mouth.
We also did not shoot it in HD, as you can tell by the blurry DVD cover.
The most liked video of us on any platform is the My OCD song.
Unequal pizza slices, fonts of different sizes.
I knew that.
Should this be our most liked video?
My OCD is a song that really struck a chord. People seem to really enjoy it. It validated a lot of OCD out there, which that's what I want to do, because that's the life that I live.
It gets me a little verklempt just talking about it. It represents music and sketch together, right? We kind of went through a phase there. We were like, hey, let's do some music videos, but let's put, some narrative portions on each side of them. And that we then went on to incorporate into our series Buddy System and other things that we're working on. So, this should be our most liked video.
Here are the top hashtags when you search Rhett and Link on Instagram. Okay, hashtag Rhett and Link, that makes sense. Hashtag Rhett McLaughlin, hashtag Rhett, hashtag Rhett Butler, hashtag Rhett Atkins, Rhett Akins, and Thomas Rhett, and Rhettel Roy. I just can't help but notice that
There's what?
my name is only in a search when your name's there, whereas your name appears a lot without my name.
Do you want me to make you feel better about that?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Because I have an explanation.
Yeah, make me feel better.
Your name is
Protect me
Your
from
name
feelings
is your
bad.
name is Link. What are there a lot of on the internet? Pretty much, what does the internet consist of?
Oh, links. Yeah, Instagram cancels me out.
Right. Here are some Rhett and Link plushes we found on Etsy.
Ooh, that's fancy. Shouldn't we be getting a cut?
Yeah, we will
Those are our likenesses.
save that link. We'll be sending it along to our COO after this. How much do they cost? How much does a
I would say
felt, or is that
$48.
4 inches tall?
I'm gonna say $48
You
for
get-
the pair.
For the pair, I'm going to
Now
say
we would only charge $32, but you know this isn't our venture right now.
I think it's $28.
$41.25. This listing is for one of my Rhett or Link felt monster dolls. If you want both, please order 2. So that's $82.50 for the pair. So we undershot it.
You get a discount?
See, we got our belly buttons exposed down there. That's what's up in the price. You get a little peeky peek.
There's only one left, Link. Okay, how do you feel about our impact on the internet? Well, your particular impact on the internet has been completely voided because
data.
Because of your name, which is, I think that's the biggest takeaway here.
The data is an unapologetic loved one. They don't care about your feelings. They just slam you with it.
It's the unfeeling conscience of people's best intentions just out there in the form of math. Listen, when we're all gone, when the last human is naked and whimpering in a hole, you know what will still be around? Roaches, yes, and math.
What?
Yeah, that's what happened here today, Link. We saw the end.